A very good morning to everyone that's checking this out this morning. It's Wednesday, 11 o'clock in the morning. You're wondering, when is this guy working? Well, if he keeps recording these videos in these awkward times. Man, this is my office of late, and yeah, I'm just being consistent in what I started, what I initiated. Doing these talks on life, hopefully for to recharge and that regeneration, if I can call it. I'm not sure if it's a moral regeneration. A lot that needs to happen, I observe, on that social reform front. Life is in pieces, if we call it what it is. 2023, I check that, hey man, we in for a very tough year. Well, not tough as in the year itself, but in how we have, as people, evolved from whom we used to be to what we becoming now. I see that there's much less love nowadays, and that people are sort of, self-absorbed. Of course, it makes sense. It's called self-preservation. But listen, man, I think also it also fair to note that there are people on the sidelines of the economy or maybe privilege that we might enjoy that we think is so automatic and deserving of us and not others. So I see that a lot of relationships are starting to break. And when I say relationships, I don't mean like romantic. I mean like, there's that distance even between friends and all that. There isn't any kind of unity because everyone is trying to survive. They're looking out for their own heads. So you can imagine the kind of year that we're going to have in 2023. And I think that's why in the last episode that we did on Friday the 13th, Ubuntu, check it out, we were reminding us of Ubuntu to keep that spirit alive, and I think that's why I also even wrote a song about it, which you will get to hear in due course. But man, it's 2023. A lot has been happening. It's a day before the Matric results are published, right? I check on TV, on the news, that the private school kids have already, the cool kids, they've already gotten the results. Some scooped like 10 distinctions, 7 distinctions, and so forth. And so, yeah, man. But I think just coming around today just to recharge in that energy because I can feel the energy levels are dropping quite rapidly. Also, reality is starting, daunting, starting to be daunting, and so forth. It could be, this could be attributed to a number of factors very fresh in the year because I know that most of us, I for myself, for instance, came looking forward to 2023 and all that, but things are just not happening at a pace that we desire for them to happen, right? And I think that's where endurance must kick in most of us, and not to become discouraged and lose hope. You have to understand that everyone from wherever they come from came with a mission this year, to make it for themselves, for their own, and for their associations, their circles, and all that. So it's very difficult to break through, infiltrate, those barriers, if I can call it. So yeah, man. It's 2023. We keep going. We don't lose hope. Just to say, let's keep soldiering on. Maybe just to speak to myself, even because I think I need this message the most. There's a lot that I've been doing. This year I've started to adopt that principle of winning in private. So I've been moving very privately, activating here and there. Of course, most of it have not translated into money is yet. But there is value in that effort and that exercise. It's very good. Check out this year for that kind of tendency that I've seen around, that people have started to spy, or maybe spy is not the right word, but to suss out. Yeah, people have started to suss each other out, and to conclude whatever they conclude. So if you don't have money, if you don't have prospects, and that's why I'm saying the reality is daunting. If you don't have prospects and all that, it's very easy to slip into depression. Guard against that, man. Get your strength, be your own fan. I wrote something, I thought that was a pun, but I think most people might have missed it, or maybe I'm not too good with puns. But I tweeted yesterday that in this heat wave, that you gotta be your own fan, man. Because otherwise we're going to be cheerleaders, and in other language, we become abakapi. We are not abakapi. We're not accompanying anybody to success. We're also here to claim our stake, and of course, without a mistake. Hey, so yeah, we keep going, wherever you are, wherever you're checking this video from. Perhaps you need this message. I know that I need it. I would even appreciate it, coming through from somebody else. But in this instance, I had to be the one that speaks it. I mostly speak about the things. I tend to speak about the things that I observe around my surroundings, things that I experience, the things that I detect. What the energy in space and all that. So I see that. It's very dry. It's January. Maybe that's why. And so people have sort of. The community, the masses, and the business, and that the society, the mainstream society, have somewhat retreated to their cocoons, but mostly as an intimidating factor, because some have got like the established routines, and so. Yeah, it is. It's the kind of game that it is this year. Is who's gonna fall first type thing and all that. So just to say, hey guys, let's roll our sleeves. Let's grab those quick grabs if we have to, even if we working on those long-term projects and long-term what do you call it, brilliance. But there's quick wins here and there. Roll your sleeves, get dirty if you have to. Just get the economy. The economy is very tough. Cost of living is too high. It's petrol, man, is crazy. Well, it went down a bit, but hey, just to move around, you need money to move around. If you drink, if you smoke, if you eat, it's extra costs and all that. So you would need, of course, if you've got kids and all that. So one would essentially need to do all these, or maybe offer these, what do you call in inverted commas, lousy services, such as your car wash, such as your maintenance and all that. If you can do that, man, by all means. If you can sell, if you can be a hawker, what do you call it, to deck, something of that sort, by all means, man. No one is judging another. Those that are privileged, that's good for them. Some of us have been on the sidelines of the economy for far too long. We know that we have to do it ourselves. Man, the storage is full, so let me just stop this video, and we'll talk again. Let me just do this. We'll chat again. I have to go, unfortunately, man. I hope that a mouthful was Satan. And that we touch base again. It's peace for me, Mentec. It's It's one love and one salute.